Hello, hello. So, a little bit about where I'm at. Whew. Today, I have gone to view a caravan, right? Gone out in the bush, as they call it, in the bush. And basically, the caravan was sold before we got there. I'm just going to stop here and show you this view because we found this nice little place. And you'll see beautiful water spot. However, we can't go beyond the fence, so we're not able to go near the water, are we? Anyway, reason for the video, reason for the message, the moral of the story. What is meant to be will always be, and if it's not meant to, then it won't. Okay, I drove 40 minutes to find out I've just got to drive 40 minutes back. Now, I have two choices. I can be all miserable and victimy and, oh, this always happens to me, you know, and get all upset about it and feel shit about it. Or I can say, well, that was meant to be. Because if something passes you, it's because something else is meant for you. If something doesn't work out, it's because something better is waiting for you. I'm going over loads of these little 10k speed bumps now. Bumpety bump. I've got my baby with me. Check her out. I'll just pull up to show you how gorgeous she is. Oh, there. She is the best little sidekick, best buddy, best friend, best companion in the whole entire world. And no, I'm not exaggerating, I mean it with all of my heart. Yeah, so anyway, that's what we did today. It was, I got a lot of cash on me, ready to go, but it's all good, you know. This goes for everything in life. This goes for relationships, this goes for when you're doing something, buying something, going somewhere. This applies to every single situation in life, every single one. And I tell you what, it's also about perfect divine timing. It's also about the right thing finding you at the right time. Tell you what I love about this car, I get to lean on this thing in the middle, whatever you want to freaking call it. It's my leaner. Now it might seem like this is all higgledy-piggledy. I've got you on it's this thing I bought off eBay or something. And it clips onto my mirror and it kind of moves a bit, but I'm not moving. It's not me wiggly piggling, it's that. So just so you know, we are legal, we are doing legal things. We're not illegal, are we, Thea? No. I've had people before comment on my videos that, please watch the road. So yes, do not be concerned for my safety. We've done much crazier shit than driving and talking on a camera, ain't we, Thea? Yeah. We're rebels. We're the rebels. Just like today, right? I have only towed something once for a very short amount of time, and I wasn't really very comfortable doing it. But today, I was prepared. If I liked the van, I was just going to get it and I was just going to tow it. I'd have just figured it out later. And that's another part of this whole thing in life, isn't it? Is it comfortable? Not necessarily. Is it meant to be? No. Shall we do it anyway? What's this spot? What's down here? Oh, keep app. Love it. No, you can't do that. If it says keep app private, you can't do it. You don't do it anyway. Not on that one. Because you're not actually allowed. So we won't do that. But yeah, what I'm getting at is, if there's something that you really want to do, don't cut it off. Don't be like, oh, what if that, oh, feel the fear and do it anyway. Be uncomfortable and do it anyway. You don't wait for the fear to pass until you do the thing. You just be fearful and you just do it, right? That's how it is. So let's get on this road. We're on the road. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. Hopefully you can hear me. Maybe not for that part, because that's my singing. Oh, she's all puffed out. Cute little beaver face. Woo! Woo! Let's put you there. There you go. Yeah, so it didn't work out. It wasn't meant to work out. That's the point of it. So next time something doesn't work out the way you planned, it's because the universe has a higher plan for you. It's because the universe knows something better suited, a better fit is waiting for you, right? It's all about perfect divine timing. Absolutely. Perfect divine timing. And one thing as well it teaches us is patience, and how we need to learn to cultivate patience. Patience is so freaking important. I've learned that a lot lately. I'm an Aries, right? And my personality type as well is like lightning bolt comes, idea, pop, light bulb goes, and Shell's like, I'm like, let's go, let's do it, let's do the thing. I'm excited. Not how are we going to do it, why are we going to do it, it's just like, let's do it, let's figure it out later. I came to Australia with that same attitude. I was living in England, I was 26, this was 10 years ago. I was in a relationship, I loved the guy, wasn't particularly fulfilled, we were having arguments, quite toxic. Both wanted different things, and I was like, this is time, it's time. We've outgrown each other. And so I ended the relationship and I came to Australia on my own with nothing but a suitcase and a sort of semi-plan to stay with a family and look after their child and stay in their home with my own, how do we say, my own level. They had like a bit of a mansion house going on. So yeah, to have my own level in their house. And that lasted literally a couple of weeks. It didn't go according to plan, as in it didn't work out long term. But wasn't meant to. And I figured it out. You cannot go on a journey of life, the journey of life, and know every single step on the staircase. You've got to take one step at a time and figure out the next step. You don't know about the step, you just take the step and the step appears, you know. So yeah, you just gotta do it. You just got to do it. And I think, I know from the people I've met and my own life experience and the conversations I've had and what I've learned, is that one of the biggest things that causes unhappiness in people's lives isn't from things that they do, it's from the things that they don't do. And it's from a lack of honesty with themselves and other people as well. Right now, for example, I'm going through sort of challenges with my relationships, mostly with my romantic relationship. And I'm sharing this because it's one of the most important things I'm learning, is that communication and honesty are the most important things for the best greater good of everybody involved. I don't just mean basic honesty, like you expect someone to tell you how they feel or what have you, like just, I'm talking about no filter, absolute transparency with what you want. And if you love someone, this is one thing I know for sure, if you love someone, you want them to be happy, whether that's with you or whether that's with somebody else, okay? You want them happy. Oh shit, I think she's gonna vomit. She's gonna vomit. My dog's about to vomit in the car. Okay. Okay, it's okay, Baba. It's okay. Okay, just do it there. Just do it there. Good girl, just do it there. Good girl. Okay, good girl. It's okay. It's okay. She's just, okay. It's okay, Baba. She's just vomited all over the floor. Good girl. It's okay. Good girl. think she must have eaten some grass. You alright, baby? Good girl. Good girl. Luckily, we stopped at the lights at the right time. Oh, dear. Yeah, she's okay. Sit down, darling. Sit down, darling. I think she's been in the car a bit too long as well. She always wants to come with me. Doesn't matter where I go. She wants to come. And, yeah, it's not always ideal for her, but she just... well, it is, because she hates being left on her own. So I take her everywhere I go, literally. Even when I work. Whether I'm working from home or away from home, I take her everywhere with me. Are you okay, darling? Sit down then. Sit down then. Sit down, Baba. Sit down. Good girl. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. But you get the gist of it. It's for me, what I've been learning lately is love is why we are here, and love is why we exist. And you've got to be real honest with yourself and those that you love when it comes down to you staying in a true alignment and being on your path and the path for your highest good. Now, the thing is, you need to be able to grow within the relationship. You need to be able to do what you feel called to do. For me, that is living in nature. That is doing my readings, my painting, my spiritual teachings, my being creative, being a mother, being content and able to express myself fully in all areas. Yeah, so if I cannot do that in a relationship, that's when there is an issue. If I can't do that in a relationship, and then you have to have serious conversations and you have to talk it through and you have to deal with it. Woo! Which is what we are going through right now as a couple. I have no idea at all if this is being recorded, but whatever, I'm driving anyway, so if it's not recorded, like I always say, it's not meant to, is it? Yeah, I might just have to pull the aircon down and not be so cool so I can talk, but that's okay. Oh, we're doing 100 k's now, we're on the motorway, and yes, we shall see. But anyway, what I also want to share is that even though I'm going through all this stuff, these challenges, and you know, with my best friend, my lover, my partner, yeah, I am still being true to me and I'm feeling good in myself. Yes, it's tricky, yes, it's challenging, yes, it's difficult, but my advice for anyone when it comes to relationships is, as long as you're being truthful and honest and open and communicate those needs and figure out what you both really want, and then I'm going to just actually check something. Hang on a minute. That one? Yeah, so I had to check I was on the right path there. We've got half an hour on the same straight road now, so that's good. So yeah, we've got to figure out what you really want first. That's the most important thing. Forget about whether you're single or whether you're with someone. What do you want? What does your path look like? And if you don't know, you need to figure it out. You need to learn. And sometimes when we meet someone, our path is very different to what we want it to be. And when we're with that person, we grow, we learn, and we are learning what we want and what makes us tick. Okay, we learn through living and being in the relationship, but you learn anyway, and you learn what you do want from what you don't want. So it's not a waste of time, right? If you don't know what you want and you're in a relationship, you're not wasting your time, but it will help you if you can figure it out, because otherwise you are kind of like just, yeah. If you don't know what you want, you're going to struggle to create happiness and harmony in your relationship, because you don't know, and you're both just blind, the blind leading the blind, you know what I mean? So yeah, the blind, leaving the blind, leading the blind. And yeah, so know what you want, figure out what you want. What is it that you want? And I mean truly, do you want to live in the city? Do you want to live by the sea? Do you want to live in a forest? Do you what do you need? What are your non-negotiables? Like for me, having a child, non-negotiable. What else is non-negotiable for you? Is that a deal breaker for your partner? These are the things you need to figure out. And don't be afraid to say, because like the caravan that I didn't buy today, relationships are the same. Whether you've been with this person for 6 months, 6 years, or 60 years, people change. Our wants and needs change. We grow and we develop. So just because you met that person and you were who you were then doesn't mean to say that's you're going to be 5 years into the relationship, right? And you need to then communicate. We need to communicate our needs throughout and our changes, right? And that's it. You just got to be bloody honest with yourself and everyone around you, and not be afraid if they don't agree or if they want something else, because true love is not holding so tightly onto something that you suffocate it. True love is acknowledging what your needs are, acknowledging what the truth is, and true love is wanting the best for the person that you so-called are in love with, yeah? Because you cannot, it's like, what is that saying? If you love it, let it go, and it will come back to you. I believe I believe that romantic relationships and who you're meant to be with at that time are like a boomerang, right? You could literally pick it up and launch it to the other side of the world. If it's meant to be, it will come back to you. These are the words I said to my ex-partner who I was with in England before I came to Australia. I said to him, because we were both upset, he was in tears, I was upset, you know, and it's like, I just said, look, if we are meant to be together, if we are meant to be together, and if this is such the wrong decision and it's so freaking unbearable for both of us, or whatever, we will come back together. We're on the same planet. Just because I'm on the other side of the world, it's still a day away. That's what I say, England to Australia. And at the end of the day, we'll find out. But just clinging onto it for sheer fear of being alone or not being with the person or whatever, that ain't good, right? Oh shit, neither's me missing my turn. Hang on a minute.